everyone. Welcome to our day 2 of week 1 of the Teens Can Meditate Group B research program. So, quick reminder, please everyone rename yourselves to your first and last name that you registered with. Again, this is important for attendance tracking. So please make sure your first and last name. And please make sure you have your camera on and facing your front so that we can see your face clearly. Okay, let's get started. So, welcome again, everybody. My name is Sahaja. So today we're going to be talking about balancing and how you can do this meditation daily in your lives. So how you can meditate on your own time, whenever you feel like it. It's a very simple technique, like we said. So we'll be teaching you a few techniques to balance our left and right channel. As we talked about yesterday, in the subtle system, we have a left and right channel. So we try to balance those so that we can stay in the center and in balance always. So before we get started for today's topic, I would just like to hand it over to Mr. Kishore to talk about some of our requirements for this program, some expectations.
Thank you, Sadia. Good evening, everyone. I just want to make a couple of comments based on what you have seen with Group A. It took a little bit before the kids kind of warmed up and had their cameras on. It is a very, very important aspect of what we're trying to do. One is compliance and being able to get you your attendance, but the true power of this meditation that we started off yesterday comes through with that. So please don't think that it's just compliance. As an aspect of this, that's going to be beneficial to all of you as you get closer to your year-end exams and so on and so forth. We don't mind reminding you every day. Please update to the name that you registered with so we can mark your attendance. We had the challenge with the last group. We had to go back and clear up some of those. So if you come in and change to the first and last name that you registered with, that would be much appreciated. And if people have to turn off the videos for a minute or two, that's okay. But you're going to see that mentors are going to continue to remind you all to turn it on. We really like that all of your parents are being very supportive of this as well. That's really good to see. So let's make this a good experience for all of us. Thank you. Thanks, Adya.
Thank you for that. Yeah, let's get started for today's session. So our agenda for today, we're just going to recap what we talked about yesterday for our topics about the subtle system, the Kundalini, and what Sahaja Yoga is really all about. And then we'll get right into meditating. So teach you guys those techniques, and we'll have a Q&A at the end based off some of the questions that we had yesterday, and also some questions that anyone might have today. So to recap, what is Sahaja Yoga? The name itself, Saha, means with, and Ja means born. So this meditation technique is based off of something that is completely born within you. Yoga means union or to unite. It's like the connection. So this whole meditation is about connecting you or this energy inside of you to the all-pervading power or the higher power around us. It's called many different things in many different languages, as we will see later in today's presentation. But a word we can use to call it is the all-pervading power. So Sahaja Yoga means connecting this energy inside of you with this all-pervading power. So this is a very spontaneous kind of meditation, something that happens to you. It's not like we try and we sit down and it's like, now I'm going to meditate. It's more of a meditative state happening to you. And the Kundalini, as we talked about, is a residual power. So whenever any human being is created in the womb, when the embryo is created, the residual energy that was used, that was actually not used into creating the embryo, lies in the Kundalini. And that dormant power, since that energy wasn't used, it is in a state of dormancy in our sacrum bone. So talking about the subtle system, this chart that you see here, we'll be looking at it quite a lot in our coming sessions and weeks. And as you can see, there are 7 energy centers here, also known as chakras. Chakras can be represented as like a bundle of nerves on the physical aspect that control many different organs and aspects of our lives. And also we see here these lines that are going up the left channel, which is the blue, the right channel, which is the yellow, and the white, which is the central channel. So the left side, right, and center. So that's what we're going to be trying to balance today. So the balancing technique is, again, very simple. And we're trying to bring the sun and moon channel, these 2 sides of our being, into complete balance. So talking more about the Kundalini lies in the sacrum bone. This is a Greek term that also means sacred. So the Greeks knew that there was something sacred about this bone and what lies here. So this is just a lot of scientific terms about this exact location of where the Kundalini is, and it's at the base of our spine. So the Kundalini it's a very motherly energy. It knows everything about us, and it knows us better than anyone else, even ourselves. It's been with us since before we were born. And like I said, it's at the base of the spine and the sacrum bone, and it's a coiled energy. As we can see, it has 3.5 coils, and this is what helps us. This is the energy that's being connected to the all-pervading power. This kind of brings us to a new dimension, a new sense it gives us of knowing ourselves better. So this Kundalini is really a powerful energy that, when this energy awakens or when it rises, this is what makes us peaceful. It makes us like balanced and calm and thoughtless. So again, it's something that happens to you. The meditative state is something that comes spontaneously through the awakening of the Kundalini. And it balances all our aspects of our being. So mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, all this is, balanced through the awakening of the Kundalini. So as Einstein mentioned, as the theory of relativity dawned upon him from the torsion area, it wasn't something he like sat down and thought about. It's something that came to him. Just like that, the torsion area is also in Sanskrit, it's known as Param Chaitanya, and it's known as many different things in other languages. And as we like to call it, the all-pervading power or the divine power. This energy that we're talking about is a living force. It's not just there, but it actually acts. As we see, there are some things that are autonomous. In our own body, we see that our heart beats autonomously. It's something that scientists have just called autonomous, right? But there's something that's actually controlling that. There's something that's making our entire body, each and every one of our cells, run so specifically and so well. Like this entire human body is working so well, and all of our organs working together. That's what we're talking about, the living force. When we put a seed into the Mother Earth and nurture it, it just grows. But how? How is life just created, right? That's what we're talking about, that living force, that it connects us all. this living energy actually connects every one of us together. And when we connect our individual self to that like collective being, that's when we kind of open a new dimension where we understand ourselves a lot better. That's what this meditation is kind of about. So this connection is also known as self-realization. The term self-realization is kind of talking about the transformation, the before and after of how this meditation can really be so impactful. The different plexuses or like the different chakras that we showed on the chart, they all represent different qualities in our emotional and mental well-being as well. So that's why we say different affirmations for different chakras. As you noticed yesterday when we did the different steps along our body, we said different affirmations. And so we use the word mother to refer to our Kundalini. Yeah, so those are the different affirmations we were saying. So as we talked about, the fontanelle bone area, or the limbic area, the center of our head, this was a soft bone area when we were babies, when we were just born. And this area slowly calcifies as we grow. So this is exactly where the Sahasrara chakra, or the seventh energy center, is located. And this is where the Kundalini pierces through. It's not physical, but it's very subtle, like we mentioned yesterday. It's a very subtle happening that when the Kundalini awakens or rises through the Sahasrara, that's when a state of peacefulness or balance just happens to us. So I think we can't really emphasize this enough, but for this meditation to work, each and every individual needs to have a pure and intense desire for it. If you really want to feel the benefits of this and, get your time's worth, then you really have to have the desire for it to work on yourself. So all you need is to just sit in a relaxed position on a chair or on the ground. Just be relaxed. Don't, have anything that's constricting you. We do suggest that you have your back straight and so, the energy can rise to the top of your head freely and have your palms open on your lap. So the palm facing up. That's the position for the meditation. And we will be using the photograph of Shri for the vibrations, as we did mention yesterday. Shri the founder of the meditation, her photograph has a lot of strong positive vibrations. It's a source of positive vibrations that we can use to cleanse our own subtle being. So we will be doing that today, meditating on her photo. So let's get right into the meditation for today. Yeah, so again, if we can just take a moment to silence our thoughts, silence our mind.
Just to add, like to be set to an experimentive mind, like just try to see what's really happening. Just be ready to to take that as an experiment.
Yeah, I'll just hand it over to Miss Abhi right now to guide us through the meditation.
Sure. Thank you, Sadhya. So today, again, we will experiment with this power that is within us. So yesterday, some of you who did not feel, we will see if you can feel today. But most of you felt from the feedback that we got, we saw. And we'll try to see if you can feel even more intensely today. So that is the whole experiment. So let us now, what we will do first is place our right hand on top of our head. Okay, this is the fontanelle bone. Palm, center of your palm on your fontanelle bone. Press it down in clockwise manner. All right. You move the scalp, the skin that is touching your center of the palm, pushing it downwards with a little pressure. And then all you say, Mother or Sri Mataji, whatever you're comfortable, just say, Mother, let me connect to the all-pervading power. Say this a couple of times from your heart And as I said, take it as an experiment, but try it from your heart. Mother, please let me connect to the all-pervading power. Move it slowly in clockwise manner. The more you desire, the more you feel it. Can you put the slide with Shrimatiji's picture? The big picture? Yeah. Now, raise your hand a few inches above and watch the photograph and just say, Mother, let me feel my Kundalini, piercing my limbic area. Okay. Left hand is facing the photograph. See now, the point where you were putting the pressure, is there anything that you are feeling on your fontanelle bone, on your limbic area? If you have thoughts, look at her sixth chakra, which is the red dot on her forehead. Just watch. Not concentrate. I would say just watch, observe. Take your hand a bit higher just to see if you can feel the intensity increasing. Patience, patience. Now, switch your right hand with left hand. Same experiment. You can feel it differently, not a problem. Once again, look at the photograph. Look at the red dot to allow the thoughts to completely drop down. Who are not feeling, you can just say, Mother, raise my Kundalini. Awaken my Kundalini. Let me feel my Kundalini. Let me get my self-realization. If you're feeling warm or a heat, hot air, warm air coming out, just say, Mother, I forgive everyone. For the time being, keep your eyes open. This is an experiment. Yesterday we kept our eyes closed. Today, keep our eyes open and just say, Mother, Shrimati, I forgive everyone. I forgive everyone. I forgive myself. Let me feel my power of Kundalini awakening. All right, we'll try another experiment. The left hand, put it towards Shri Mataji's picture in front of your screen, and the right hand goes towards the ground. Can you show the slide, Sadia? Yeah, the other one. Yes, there you go. So what we are doing is, if you're sitting on the floor, left hand on your lap and right hand on Mother Earth. And if you're sitting on a chair, left hand on your lap and right hand that is hanging towards the Mother Earth. Now, this is our next experiment. And now bring back the picture. Yes, now what we will do is we will use the vibrations, these vibrations, the power of the Kundalini of Shri Mataji, to cleanse our left channel. The entire left side, which is the moon channel, we said it's about caters to your emotions, your subconscious. So just say here, Shri Mataji, let your vibrations cleanse my left channel.
Put your left hand as receiving. Some students, they're like going in a different direction. So can you show your left hand? Yeah. Left hand like a receiving, how you receive. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
There you go. Yes, you are receiving. So how you're breathing in, you will be able to suck the vibrations and just say, Shri Mataji, let your vibrations cleanse my left channel and remove all the imbalances into the Mother Earth. Say it from your heart. Look at the red dot on her forehead, allowing your thoughts to drop. Say it from your heart, children. This is an experiment, but you have to do it to know, does it really have an effect? Very humbly, just say, Shri Mataji, let your vibrations remove all my imbalances of left channel into the Mother Earth. Shri Mataji, let your vibrations wash away all my hurt feelings, all my depressive thoughts, all my fears. Please remove it into the Mother Earth. Very nice. Now, bring your right hand back on the lap and your left hand palm facing upwards, fingers pointing upwards. There you go. As shown in this slide, if you're sitting on the floor, right hand on your lap, left hand towards the sky. Okay, it's like your palm is facing yourself. Okay, now let us now cleanse our right channel. That is the sun channel. So here you just say, Shrimataji, let your vibrations cleanse my right side. Once again, watch her, the red dot on her forehead, that is the sixth chakra. And say, Shrimataji, let your vibrations cleanse my right channel and remove all my imbalances into the sky. Say it from your heart sincerely. Shri Mataji, let your vibrations remove all my aggression, all my ego, all my anger, all my imbalances into the sky and cool my right channel. You can do it. You can suck the vibrations through your fingers. Your fingers represent different chakras. You can feel it coming inside your nerves, clearing out all unwanted heat into the ether, into the sky. Now, bring your left hand once again above your head to see if there's any difference now. Again, if you're feeling heat, just say Shrimataji, remove all the excessive heat. Very good. People are feeling things. Don't worry. Yes, that's what it is. This is the experiment with yourself, that this power exists within you, that you are made of these beautiful qualities. So here just say, Mother, I forgive. I forgive everyone Let me become completely in a state of thoughtless awareness. You have to ask at this point, switch your left hand again, bring your right hand up. It is your own. It is your own. Don't doubt it. If you're feeling it, don't doubt it. Allow it to flow. Now see, bring your hand, both hands on your lap and watch. Watch again. Watch the photograph. Observe what you're feeling on both your hands, on your fingertips. Just remain in this state.
Excuse me.
Now, I've sent a Google form again, the same thing. If you can click on it and share your experience, what you're feeling. If someone who has to leave, but someone who has to be there, we'll have Q&A and we will also do further meditation. Yes, to clear your left channel, as we did. We will come to that. We'll come to that. Please click on the feedback form. Yes, it is the same thing, but today's experience, what you felt today, honestly, please write down what was your experience today after today's meditation. All right? It lets you edit it. Okay, hold on. Stay on. Whoever can stay on, we'll now have Q&A. And we'll also, if anybody is feeling differently, they want to meditate more, we can have that. Oh, it has already said that. Okay, hold on. Meanwhile, can someone take up these questions? First question, Sadhya?
Sure. Yeah. So this first one, how do you stop thinking about things? So like we said, Sahaja Yoga, we try to achieve a state of thoughtlessness, right? But how does that happen? Like I mentioned, when the Kundalini rises and passes through the six energy center, Agya chakra, that's when the thoughts automatically start to slow down. So like Misavi mentioned yesterday, thoughts are like waves, right? So between one thought and the next, there is a little gap, there is space. So if we can just extend that gap a little more and just keep extending that gap, have more space between the two thoughts, that is the state that we want to be in, that gap in the middle. So we're just trying to, actually, that's the wrong word. We're not trying for this state to be there. It's something that happens automatically. So when we say these affirmations and when we ask our Kundalini to rise through and pierce through this Sahasrara chakra, that's when we start to feel thoughtless automatically. Yeah. Anybody else? Any mentors? Anyone want to answer any of the other questions as well?
Go ahead, Yogeshwar, you had a question? Come off of mute if you have a question. See a hand raised. Go ahead, Tirtha. Not unmute. I'll try.
No, yeah, my question was for the form. Is it supposed to ask us to edit the previous response we did, or should it be a new response?
Oh, sorry. I just sent the new Google form. Sorry. Please
Oh,
fill
okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
Thank
sorry
you.
about that. Yeah. Yeah, whoever, raise your hand and one of our mentors will unmute you. Just raise your hand and they'll unmute you to talk. Yeah.
Hi, I just want to know how to cleanse the left side. I didn't quite catch that.
Okay. Satya, can you go over the left side, please?
Yeah. For the left channel, how we clear that is we have our left hand open on our lap towards the picture. Our right hand is towards the Mother Earth, so it's hanging off. If you're sitting on a chair, it's just hanging off the chair. So I can, yeah, this is what it looks like. So your right hand is towards the Mother Earth. Here we're using the element of the earth to cleanse our right channel. So any imbalances, any negative emotions that we feel, any depressive thoughts or feelings, any imbalances in our left channel, that's what we're trying to push out through our right hand. So the right hand towards the Mother Earth. And our left hand, the side that we're trying to clear, we receive or absorb the vibrations from the photograph of Shamataji. That's why left hand open, right hand towards the Mother Earth.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right. The next, we covered the first one. Are we doing the second question? How do these steps create the breeze at the top of fire? See, that's the experiment, right? That's why now Sahaja Yoga people who have felt the school breeze with this, they're able to cure diseases like cancer. So imagine what things can be done with these vibrations, how much you can transform yourself, how much you can cleanse out yourself at the root level. And children who are doing it from right now, you will see you can remain in a life which is absolutely disease free. You can remain absolutely calm even in the most chaotic moments. I'm sure some of our mentors will in future have those things where they will share their experience, how they are using this meditation and applying it in their day-to-day lives, at work, in families. So is it normal if you don't feel anything? Yes, it is normal. It is normal. Some people do take time. In our last session also, we had many kids who didn't feel anything until third week. But after third week, day 3, right? That kid, the way he shoot it off completely. Now he had the best of best experience and he's continuing with the intermediate as well. So it is quite possible. Just have the patience. Is it possible? Yes, yes, definitely. Who are done with the survey? If you have finished your feedback, you may leave. No issues. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time. But if you have questions and who want to experience more, we have our mentors and even your friends here who can help you out with these questions. The next was a comment, more than like a question, that when she was meditating, she was feeling a slight pain in the left wrist, but it disappeared very quickly after that. So she's not sure what it means. Well, we will slowly introduce on your different parts of the body. The whole body is actually represented different chakras, different energy centers. So there are qualities, there are symptoms, why they catch, or what is if there is a pain, what it means. Over a period of time, slowly we will introduce these things. And the final one that we took for today, the question was how the study is being conducted. Won't there be a lot of other factors influencing whether or not this meditation works on people? For example, a lot of people have end of year exams coming up and will be more stressed than others. Won't that also play a role in if this meditation works? Well, that's exactly the experiment where even in your most stressed state of mind or in your environment, if you are able to completely de-stress, completely relax, that is experiment with your own kundalini, with your own power. When you connect, and like we said in today's slide, that even Einstein talked about this area, he called it the torsion area. So you are connecting with something like, say, an infinite powerhouse. So what impact it can have on you? So mentally, emotionally, it can be very, very relaxing. It can act as a guiding force. It can act as something, a torch that is within you, and you figure out, oh, maybe I need to fix this in me. Some people are very shy, some people can't connect with others, some people have all the qualities, but they are not able to manifest it. So you will see this Kundalini will nourish it. It will help you blossom more and more and more. So we call it a very transforming change that can be brought within a human being's life. So we have done previously many, we did experiment with patients who had asthma. We had people with ADHD kids. I mean, those cases also are able to go without any medication now, meditating with this power of Kundalini that they have within themselves. So, yes, we have done previously many studies. And lastly, is the mother we are meditating to when we say our affirmation, Sri Nirmalaji. Yes, today when we did it, see, yesterday when we were saying mother, it was all about our own mother Kundalini, right? And yes, today what we did, day two, is we use the vibrations of Sri Mataji, her Kundalini, because that's what is helping people. Normally, we can't just be in meditation by ourselves. We find it very difficult. The same thing when we were meditating in front of a photograph using her vibrations. It it took us like 5 minutes. In like today also, we meditated not more than 10-12 minutes. It was really quick and at such a large group. So imagine the kind of vibrations you feel. So yes, feel free to leave, whoever has to leave. Just fill the form and you're good to go. Thank you everyone for joining tonight. It was wonderful meditating with all of you. And I'm hoping more and more of your Kundalini strands come up as we keep meditating. Those who joined for the first time also, don't worry, you are still on track. Don't try to skip more sessions if you're looking for volunteer hours. We need minimum of 20 sessions for you to join us. Thank you. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Good night. Arish, how was it today for you? How was your arm? Is it better?
Hi. Oh yeah, it's better.
You sound again like your cartoon character.
Oh,
Sorry, I forgot to turn it off.
That's all right. That's all right. How
This
was
sounds
it
so
today?
much-
How did you feel today?
This sounds so much better, Arish. Should never do the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, it was just on before.
No
I
problem.
forgot to
Right.
turn it off.
Yeah.
How did you feel? How did you feel?
It felt better. Yeah, it was like less stress on my arm.
But did you have anything on coming on top of your head or your hands, fingertips, anything different?
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet. Okay. No
no.
worries. No worries. We'll get there.
Mm-hmm. Good, thank you.
Thank you. Take care. You can close the slides, Sandhya.